Hello, my dear boys and girls. Hola, mis queridos niños y niñas, and welcome to our bilingual story time here at the Putnam County District Library. Bienvenidos a nuestra Hora de Cuentos Bilingüe con la Putnam County District Library. Quickly, before we begin, I want to mention a project. It's called 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. Quiero mencionar un proyecto que se llama 1,000 libros antes del kinder. The idea is that you and your child can read more than 1,000 books before they begin kindergarten. La idea es que tú y tu niño pueden leer más que 1,000 de libros antes de comenzar el kinder. And that seems like a lot, right? But it actually works out that if you read 3 books a day or the same book 3 times a day, in 1 year you will have read 1,000 books. Parece que es mucho, ¿no? Pero si ustedes leen 3 libros cada día o el mismo libro 3 veces cada día, eso sería 1,000 de libros antes del kinder, en un año. Okay, I am including more information, a link with the video. Voy a incluir un enlace para más información con el video. Entonces, si ustedes están interesados, pueden mirarlo. You guys can look at it if you're interested, okay? Entonces, es el momento de comenzar. Y siempre comenzamos con ¿qué? We always begin with what? The eyes are watching song, right? Vamos a mirar. Entonces, canten conmigo. Please sing along with me. We're going to sing the eyes are watching song. Okay? Eyes are watching, ears are listening, mouth is closed, hands are still, feet are very quiet. You should really try it. Listening well, listening well. Very well done. Muy bien hecho. Y ahora en español. Vamos a mirar, vamos a escuchar con boca cerrada y manos tranquilas. Los pies quietos, debes probarlo. Escuchen bien, escuchen bien. Okay, very good, very good. So, now we are going to say a little rhyme. Vamos a decir una rima. Okay, una rima, a rhyme. And the animal in the rhyme is the same animal in our story in a little bit. Okay? Tenemos el mismo animal en nuestra rima que tenemos en el cuento que viene pronto. Okay? Entonces, ¿qué animal es? What animal do you think it is? It's a pig. Es un cerdo. O un cerdito. A piggy. Un cerdito. Okay? So, nuestra rima va así. Our rhyme goes like this. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy ate roast beef. But this little piggy had none. And this little piggy cried, wee, 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 all the way home. Okay, ahora en español, ¿no? Este cerdito fue al mercado. Este cerdito se quedó. Este cerdito comió la carne asada. Pero este cerdito no tenía nada. Y este cerdito en el camino gritó, ¡wii, wii, wii! Okay, otra vez más, one more time. Este cerdito fue al mercado. This little piggy went to market. Este cerdito se quedó. This little piggy stayed home. Este cerdito comió la carne asada. This little piggy ate roast beef. Pero este cerdito no tenía nada. He didn't have any. Y este cerdito en el camino gritó, ¡wii, wii, wii! This little piggy cried, wee, 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 all the way home. Can you cry wee, wee, wee? Wee, wee, wee. Very good. Okay. Entonces, es el momento de leer nuestro cuento. It's time to read our story. And we know that the animal is a pig. Ya sabemos que nuestro animal es un cerdito, ¿no? But it is not just one cerdito. It is 3. This is the story of Los Tres Cerditos, the 3 little pigs. Okay, are we ready to read? Good. I know I am. Estamos listos a leer. Once upon a time, there was an old pig with 3 cerditos. And as she did not have enough money or food to keep them, she sent them out into the world to make their way. The first cerdito that went off soon met a man with a bundle of paja. Paja, straw. Can you say paja? Paja. So he met a man with a bundle of paja, and he said to him, "Please, sir, give me some of that paja so that I can make me una casa." A house, no? He wants to build una casa. So the man gave him the straw, and presently, whoosh, he built himself una casa with it. Now, along came un lobo. Un lobo. Do you guys remember what a lobo is? It's a wolf, no? Along came un lobo and knocked at the door. Knock, knock, knock. And he said, "Cerdito, cerdito, let me come in." To which the cerdito replied, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your casa in." So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The first cerdito took off running down the road, the direction that his brothers had gone. Whoosh. Meanwhile, the second cerdito had also met a man, but this time the man was carrying a bundle of madero. Madero, wood. Can you say madero? Very good, madero. So, the man has a bundle of madero, and the cerdito says, "Please, sir, give me some of that madero so that I can build me una casa with it," which the man did. And the second cerdito was busy building his casa of madero. Now, along down the road comes his brother running with el lobo close behind. The first cerdito ran into his brother's house and slammed the door. The lobo called from outside, "Cerditos, cerditos, let me come in." To which the second cerdito replied, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The lobo replied, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your casa in." So he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, and down blew the second cerdito's house. Off ran the 2 brothers, whoosh, whoosh, with El Lobo close behind, whoosh, and getting hungrier. Meanwhile, the third cerdito had also met a man, this time carrying a bundle of ladrillo. Ladrillo. Bricks. Ladrillo. Can you say ladrillo? Ladrillo. Bricks. The third cerdito said, "Please, sir, give me some of those bricks so that I can build me una casa," which the man did, and the third cerdito was busy finishing his house of ladrillo, of bricks. He also had a pot of guisado. stew simmering in the fireplace because he knew he would be hungry after all of his hard work. So he's working on his casa de ladrillo when through the window he sees his brothers running toward him. He, being a smart cerdito, immediately knew what was going on. So he opened the door of his casa and in ran his brothers, and he slammed the door after them. Soon enough, they heard the lobo say, "Cerditos, cerditos, let me come in." To which the third cerdito said, "No, no, no, not by the," what? "By the hair of my chinny chin chin." The lobo said, "Then I'll huff, whee, and I'll puff, whee, and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he still could not blow the casa of ladrillo down. When he realized that he could not, he became very angry indeed, and he declared that he would eat up the third cerdito, and he would go down the chimenea, the chimney, after him. Do you see the chimney? He would go down the chimenea after him. Well, the third cerdito quickly understood what was going to happen, and so when the lobo tried to come down the chimney, the third cerdito quickly pulled the lid off the pot so that when the lobo made it down the chimney, whoosh, he fell right into the very, very hot soup. He sprang out of the soup again and ran out the door, never to be seen again. The end. That was the story. Eso fue el cuento de los tres cerditos. What do we think, kiddos? Is it a good story? Es buen cuento? The third cerdito had to work harder on his house, right? Because it was made of ladrillo, but it withstood the wolf's huffing and puffing, right? So, it's time to sing a song. Es el momento de cantar una canción. This is one of my favorite songs. Es one of mis canciones favoritas. Se llama Chocolate. It is called Chocolate. Can you guys say chocolate? Chocolate. Okay? Chocolate is a drink. Es una bebida that the people in Latin America drink. And it's kind of like hot chocolate, but it is stronger and thicker. Okay, so it's a little different. Es una bebida de Latinoamérica, ¿no? Que es más, que tiene un sabor más, un poco más fuerte y es un tipo diferente de bebida, ¿no? So, before we sing our song, we need to practice counting our numbers. Okay? So, let's try in English. Vamos a practicar a contar nuestros números, okay? In inglés primero, in English first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ¿No? En español, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? La otra cosa que tenemos que hacer, the other thing that we need to do is learn to stir, because we have to stir the chocolate. Hay que aprender a batir, ¿no? Bate, bate. Can you stir? Bate, bate. Can you stir with the other hand? Bate, bate. Con las dos manos, ¿no? 2 hands. Bate, bate. Okay, those are the actions of the song. Estas son las acciones del cuento. Entonces, it goes like this. Va así. Okay? Con mis cositas aquí. Okay. 1, 2, 3, yo. 1, 2, 3, co. Uy. Co. 1, 2, 3. La. 1, 2, 3. Té. Chocolate, chocolate, bate, bate, chocolate. Okay? That is how the song goes. Chocolate. Okay? Can you help me? ¿Pueden ayudarme con la canción? You just need to say chocolate. Solo ustedes tienen que cantar chocolate y bate, bate, ¿no? We have to stir too. So, 1, 2, 3, cho. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, la. 1, 2, 3, té. Chocolate, chocolate, bate, bate, chocolate. Yes? Otra vez, one more time. 1, 2, 3, cho. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, la. 1, 2, 3, té. Chocolate, chocolate, bate, bate, chocolate. Very good. Aquí tenemos chocolate. Here we have our chocolate. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. Gracias por venir. That's all. Eso es todo. It's time to sing our goodbye song. Okay? Let's sing it in English first and then in Spanish. Do you remember it? That's okay if you don't. Es el momento de cantar nuestra canción de adiós. Okay, cantemos juntos, por favor, en inglés primero y después en español. Okay? It's time to say goodbye to our friends. It's time to say goodbye to our friends. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye to our friends. Es hora de decir adiós. Es hora de decir adiós. Es hora de decir, es hora de decir, es hora de decir adiós. Adiós, mis amigos. Hasta luego.